Hey guys, what is up everyone? Today I'm going to be going through the Star Wars 2020 Advent Calendar. Comes with 311 pieces, is set number 75279, rated for ages 6 plus, and it comes with some 24 awesome builds. We're going to go right into depth into them. Here's the first build of day one. It is a A-Wing Starfighter. And it is actually pretty cool. I really like the design of this. This is the day one build. Not much to say about it. Let's move on to day two. Here is day two. We have Poe Dameron wearing a BB-8 sweater. I really like the BB-8 sweater because it's a super useful day-to-day print. The sweater is super useful torso. And Finn and looks a little grumpy there. Poe looks a little grumpy. Maybe needs to drink some coffee. Coffee there. And oh, there's his happy face. Let's move on to day three. And here is day three. We have Luke's homestead. This one was kind of hard to figure out at first, but over time, I think this is Luke's homestead at least. There's a nice representation of the power station in the homestead. I think they've done a decent job with this one. This isn't my favorite one, but for what it is, I think they did a decent job. So let's move on to day four. Here we have day four. We have Farm Boy Luke Skywalker. I know many of you are going to be kind of disappointed with this figure because it's the same one they've used in quite a bit of sets, and the torso is kind of common since they've used it so many times. But I am actually this is actually one of the best things to come out of the Advent Calendar in my opinion, because I have not had a Farm Boy Luke Skywalker since 7 years ago when I got my first Star Wars sets. It was the Luke's Land Speeder, the 2010 or 12 Luke's Land Speeder. Let me just get my Luke Skywalker from that time. So the hair and the face is inaccurate. It's not the original one. That's somewhere. I don't know. I think I lost that, but. Yeah, I haven't had a Farm Boy Luke Skywalker for 8 years. This is my custom one I made for the time being. You know, since I needed a Farm Boy Luke Skywalker. I think I did a decent job on it. I didn't do the best. I tried to use the same hairpiece, but yeah, it's been a while coming. This torso is also pretty cracked. Right there. Yep, cracks on the sides. Yep, super glad to get a new one. Let's move on to day 5. For day 5, we have the Razor Crest, and I think LEGO has done a good job on the Razor Crest. I think it's a decent build. I don't like the holes on the sides though. I'm just my opinion. I think they've done a good job, and like the back shaping is also not the greatest I've seen. Right here, like how the piece is just sticking out. I did a decent job. This wasn't the best like micro scale of Razor Crest I've ever seen. I think LEGO could have done better. Let's move on to day number 6. Here is day number 6. I had to do a special modification by adding a clip, a piece in the back right there. So don't mind that. That's not a part of the actual thing. So this build of the TIE Dagger, I think pretty cool. Yeah, the red. I think they've done a decent job in the design of this. It's not the greatest micro build. I'm not exactly ecstatic by it, but I think they did a good job. And let's move on to day number 7. Day 8. We have the Stormtrooper. Honestly, this is the coolest part of the Advent Calendar. I really like the Stormtrooper. The detailing on this guy is just amazing. It's just so awesome. And of course, what face does he have? Not another one. Oh, come on. The angry clone face again. Lame. LEGO. This is an awesome figure with an awful face. Sure, exclusive face. but really like this figure. Let's move on to the next day. Here is day number 8 right here. We have the X-Wing. Oop, that was upside down. Right here. I think LEGO's done a decent job on this. It's just the same X-Wing we've seen from time and time again, from last year also. You can extend these wings like this. You know, just pop them out. It's kind of a fragile build, to be honest, as a micro build. I think LEGO's done a decent job. It's the same design, nothing really different. I don't like the back of it though, and here's a drop test of it. Yep, exactly. That was only like maybe 10 inches off the ground. Yep. Now let's move on to day 8. Here is day 9 actually, not 8. My bad. So here is Rey Skywalker, as she calls herself. I think LEGO has done a great job in creating the Rey from episode 9. I think the hood looks really cool. If I can move this hairpiece, I can show you the alternate face too. A much happier face. And I think the detailing is good on the back. No side detailing on this figure. Yeah, I think LEGO did a really good job, and it's a really cheap way and a really cool way to get Rey instead of the Panama Chaser or the other Night Blizzard. So yeah, let's move on to day 10. Here is day 10. Yes, the stand is included, this white plate. I think Dio is a really cool way to get Dio instead of getting the Millennium Falcon or the buildable Dio. So this is a really cool inclusion by LEGO. I love the Santa hat. I've never had a LEGO Santa hat before, or a LEGO Santa figure. Yeah, I think I like this build. This is a really solid build. And let's move on to day number 11. Here we have the ship that made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. And this is the Millennium Falcon, and I think they've done a decent job on it. It's not the best micro build I've ever seen of the Millennium Falcon. I think the Target promotional micro build was the best. I'll put it up in the right hand corner of the screen right now. And yeah, you can clearly see the comparisons to that one and this one. And I really like this build. I mean, I like it, but it's not my favorite build. A micro build of the Millennium Falcon that I've seen. So, a decent job, but could have done better. Now on to day number 12. Now here is the Porg. I think LEGO has done a really cool job of including a Porg. I think they've perfected the design of a Porg in LEGO scale and near minifigure form. I think it's a really cool addition to this advent calendar. And yeah, since I was not able to get the other sets where Porgs were included, this is a really cool addition to me. And thank you LEGO for including this Porg. Now, on to day number 13. Here we have the Blockade Runner, the Rebel Blockade Runner. I think LEGO has done a phenomenal job replicating the Blockade Runner, and just like the design just works really well. The dark red is cool, though it is fragile, and as many LEGO people know in the community, yeah, it is fragile. So we'll see how it fares over time, but I really like the design. I don't have much to complain about this. I think it's a really cool build. Probably one of my favorite micro builds, besides the A-Wing. So let's move on to day number 14. Here is day number 14. We have the Battle Droid. Right here, just a classic Battle Droid, like the blaster though. This Battle Droid. Nothing really special here. I think this is a decent inclusion. We've seen the Battle Droid in quite a bit of advent calendars. So, nothing special here. Let's move on to day number 14. Oops, I meant day 15. So, we have the, I believe the first iteration of the Death Star, or whatever it's called. I do not remember, but yeah, I just don't remember. But it's a cool micro build nonetheless. There's some really good use of pieces right here, like these two side pieces that connect, kind of forming a barrier of some sort. Almost kind of looks like a cube, like the barrier they found like they form around. I think it was the Star Galactic. I don't really remember. It's from episode 1, I believe so. And the jets coming out of it's pretty cool. The design is amazing, honestly, in my opinion. I just do not remember the name of the ship. But let's move on to day number 16. Here we have day number 16, Anakin's pod racer. Honestly, this is a decent micro build, nothing really special here. I think I did a decent job, not the greatest job, so I'm just going to move past this really quickly. Let's move on to day number 17. Here's the Pit Droid, which worked on Anakin's pod racer, or other things. I think LEGO's done a really good job of including the pieces they did. Using elements, like the arms are cool, the legs move, the head also does move. LEGO's done a really nice job in shaping the Pit Droid, one of my favorites of this advent calendar. Let's move on to day 18. Here is the Rebel Snowspeeder, which is a really cool design in my opinion. I think LEGO's done a great job shaping the Snowspeeder. This is also definitely is a good micro build I've seen of a Snowspeeder. And let's move on to day number 19. Almost there. Because here's Rudolph, I'm not sure what this creature is called, but this was in Empire Strikes Back, and they carried the rebels, especially Luke Skywalker. I believe the Yeti, I'm not sure what species is called, but let me know in the comments down below. And I think they've done a great job trying to create this creature, and I love the red they put for the nose. It just like brings another taste of Christmas, the Christmassy version of them. Yeah, they've done a great job, and I think this is one of my favorite builds of the advent calendar. Let's move on to day number 20. 4 days. So here is day number 20, and this is the hot generator. I can't believe they got this right, the hot generator, in the advent calendar, but in the UCS one they only put 3. What is up with that, LEGO? You really messed up on that set, and that's really unfortunate because I felt like the hot UCS hot could have been really cool, and it's just a missed opportunity, But overall, this micro build is really nice. Doesn't come with any play feature to blow up the turrets unless if you like chuck it or something. It looks really nice. Sorry for having a white background and white bricks. It might be a little hard to see, but I think they've done a really nice job. So props to LEGO for this. Let's hope they fix and keep this going with 4, not 3 LEGO, 4. So let's go on to day number 21. Here is day number 21, and I know I'm saying it twice, but yeah, I'm really exhausted from speaking. So here's the Christmas Gonk, the Snowman Gonk, whatever you want to call him. I think LEGO has done kind of a nice creative job of creating the Gonk with some carrot leaves and a carrot for a nose, and I think LEGO has done a really cool job. The top hat is also another nice addition. It's a really cool build and like array of pieces. They're all just combined. Love the blue used. Love the white pieces too. Yeah, just a great build, and I hope LEGO continues what they've done in this advent calendar. Probably like the Santa Gonk. It's a nice Gonk variant. Never ever seen Santa Gonk in actual Star Wars. So let's move on to day number 22. Here's day number 22. We have a new style Stormtrooper with a new style helmet. I really like this. Just helps my Stormtrooper army grow in more and more numbers. Let me know by dropping a comment down below if you want to see my Stormtrooper army. So far I have. It's not much. It's more like a squadron, to be honest. Like a squadron of Stormtroopers, if you get what that is. But I think LEGO has done a great job with the new Stormtrooper helmet and molding. This is my first experience with it. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the battle pack, which I really wanted, and I kind of really missed out on, because now the Rickling prices are just crazy. And the only bad part about this Stormtrooper is the head does, like, the helmet used to be able to move a little bit, but now you can't move it at all. Try to pop off, and there you go. The angry clone face still lives. Really, Lego, come on, man. Just kill the face. Kill them all. Kill the face. No more angry clones. Look at this face. We've seen this time and time again. Luckily, there's a helmet to cover it up. So, let's move on to day number 23. Here is day number 23. We have a mini TIE Fighter, which is just adorable. It's actually a really cool thing for just 3 pieces. I really like the TIE Fighter. If my camera can focus. Go. I just really like this chibi TIE Fighter. It's kind of cute, to be honest. And here's Darth Vader's castle, which is, I think they've just knocked it out of the park with Darth Vader's castle in micro scale. It just looks so accurate. It was the first thing that came to my mind. Looking at this micro build, it's a really nice representation of Darth Vader's castle. The back doesn't look so nice, but I guess I understand that. I really like this day build. Let's move on to the final day. The Lord of the Sick leaves. Okay, I just tried to do my Palpatine impression. What do you guys think? I think it's a little cringy. And here is Lord Vader, and he has a nice lightsaber as usual, good helmet, but the sweater is interesting. I've never seen this. This reminds me, this is the same sweater they also showed off in the holiday special, the Lego Star Wars holiday special. I think they've knocked this Vader out of the park. It's just a nice twist on Darth Vader. We know how he looks like, and the cape is also there. Some more nice prints. It's of a Death Star. R.I.P. all the people on Death Star. R.I.P. Oh no! Yeah, boy. Okay. Yep, I think LEGO has done a phenomenal job this year on the 24th day. I am not disappointed. I'm really happy that they included Darth Vader. It's just classic. It's classic. And here's his face, as usual. Smiley face. Yeah, that's what happens when you use the dark side of the Force, I guess. But honestly, LEGO, you knocked it out of the park this year with the final build. I really liked Vader. Now, let's move on and see all the builds. Okay, here's the calendars left behind by the advent calendar. You can see all these 24 builds that came with the advent calendar. And now I'm going to reorder them to the ranking, what I think is the best to the worst. Here's my ranking of all the builds. Vader being the first, the last being the Falcon. I think in my quick reviews of all of these, they kind of made sense. I just really love the unique Vader they brought to it. I honestly love the Darth Vader minifigure. Have loved it for a while. My favorite micro build has to be Darth Vader's castle. I just really like the inclusion of the mini TIE Fighter. It just resembles Darth Vader's castle to a it's just a really good build. There were a lot of good builds, and there were some bad ones, which I rated the Falcon as a bad one because I felt like they could have done better. With the Falcon, I've seen the Target promo that I'll put up that was in the quick glimpse of it. I kind of showed a quick glimpse of it, and the droid is boring, and the pod racer was also kind of boring. The X-Wing, kind of boring. Razor Crest was good, but not that great. So yeah, those are my rankings. Now let's go to the packaging and final thoughts. So here's the box art really quickly. I really love the old school Star Wars logo they used to have on the UCS sets. And there's also a Rise of Skywalker, or Skywalker Saga code. And I really like the box art. It's cool, it's simple, nothing too complex. Overall, I really like this set, and Advent Calendar is my first ever Advent Calendar. I wish I could do a day-to-day upload of this, but unfortunately I was just so busy with finals and other things that were happening in my life, and I wasn't able to, and I regret not being able to. But I really, really like the advent calendar. It was kind of just surprising on what's going to be on what day, and yeah, I just really like the advent calendar. I'm going to rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It's just a solid advent calendar. For the most part, there were some things that let me down, which were the original. Some of the builds were a little bit crappy, and some of the couple of the figures, very small amount, but kind of bland. I wish they had some kind of special variation or something going on, kind of like with the Vader. I really, really liked the variation they did. We gave him a sweater, Poe, decent variation, not the best. I wish Rey had some kind of sweater or some variation. That would have been cool to see, some exclusive, yeah, I'm trying to say that word, but exclusivity, yeah, to this set. And I just really like the advent calendar. It's really cool. And for 30 bucks in most places, but now it's gonna go even more lower and lower. Honestly, you could still buy this advent calendar. It'll just be as good. You know, you can do another month. The countdown to the 24th January. I don't know. You could do something else like that, but those are my final thoughts. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys have a very, very, very happy holidays, and catch you guys until the next upload. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho. Peace.